Oh, you there? Hello, I'm Álvaro Garcia and this is Real Time Mayhem. Today I want to address a very common topic in everyone that apparently does tutorials or whatever on the internet, which is, what are your specs? And I got this question on Facebook, on YouTube videos, on keynotes, on streamings, on every single place. I think even my mother asked me, what are your specs? Like, it has something to do with the quality of your work or with your ideas or something like that. And that, to me, when someone asks that, is a massive red flag. If you are waiting for a time travel machine or a spaceship to do your stories, it means like you are not a storyteller, you are a tech junkie. Yes, right now I have a Quadro RTX 8000, okay? This is 1 month ago, and it's because of the amazing support of NVIDIA. However, 99% of the tests that you see from, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, backwards, are made with RTX. You see the number? Yes, that's the number. That's the number. So this already in the market, I don't know how much is it. I mean, I guess the prices are just dropping, right? So just find your excuse and tell me your excuse. Before that, I have even some tests with no RTX at all, that they are all made with this other guy, which is around, I don't know, 5 years old. It's a Quadro, I don't even know the name, and it's even broken because you can see here in the label, one day I had to leave it there because I burned something most likely. It doesn't matter, I broke so many hard drives, motherboards, I burned processors because I work hard with those processors. Your better specs is yourself working until 3 AM, waking up and keep working and doing your stuff as much as your computer is able to turn on. You can do stuff. It doesn't matter if it's RTX or if ray trace or if it's Quadro, how many tensor cores. My first surfing, I did it with a processor that looked like a washing machine. I don't even remember the specs. It doesn't matter the specs. Oh, but if you put a lot of Alembics and you need GPU memory, there is like this kind of thing is like creating needs, and it's a kind of spinning wheel of capitalism. You need more and more and more and more and more and more. Steven Spielberg has been able to do movies with no global illumination, not full body IK. It really doesn't matter the specs. What really matters is how you want to address with creative solutions your story. So yes, now I have a Quadro 8000 RTX. Yes, of course I have more GPU memory, but unless you work on set, you are not gonna use that amount of memory in your graphic card, and it goes faster, but it's not like a revolution. The revolution is in your head, it's your idea. Technology with no use of brains is nothing at all, nothing. Metal, coltan, nothing. It's just different kind of metals. If you know how to use that technology to create something that evokes, provokes, changes, evolves something, that's the real revolution. That's the real revolution. So yes, I got now a better graphic card. That didn't stop me before with a RTX 2070 or with a Quadro, put the number, I don't mind. Okay, so even with a massive graphic card, you have other bottlenecks. I have other bottlenecks right now. I have a processor which is not good enough. I don't have enough hard drive memory. I don't have a good power supply. My power supply sometimes switch off the computer, boom, bye. My power supply is very rude with me. It's not a crash. It's not a crash that tells you, we have a temp file saved for you because you're a nice guy. No, the power supply said bye, and my file is lost, and everything is lost. So I switch on my computer again, I breathe, I go to the balcony, I breathe air, and start over again until I get what I want. So that is your better specs. To be constant, and to gain resilience, Sorry about my English. Sometimes it's like I made up words, but I guess sometimes you get the point, because I move a lot the hands, and Spaniards we do this and we express in this way. So that is your better spec. So yeah, even if I have a better graphic card now, don't even think that is the reason I can do specific tests, because it's not true. You can go backwards to all my tests. The Panther was done with my computer completely collapsing because the power supply. But come on guys, come on, write stories. Fight for your ideas, don't fight for metal. Metal is metal. Your ideas are something that makes you humans. Right now, this is like middle age. I was able to do shots that more or less were able to hold on the screen. Ruben, the other guy that helped me out with crowds, did all the tests in a laptop, 30 FPS. So this thing of no, but real time, you need a lot of specs and stuff. Come on, man, come on. If you are waiting again for technology to solve your problems, you are a tech junkie. You don't want to be a tech junkie. You want to be a story junkie. A story junk? You're a tech junk. What is the name? Junkie in English.
Junkie.
You got the point, right? So don't be a tech junkie. And yes, Unreal Engine is ready to do high-end final pixels. Don't say things just because you don't know how to do it. Just, again, open documentation, learn things, ask questions, test things. You know, I'm not doing my test just, 1 hour a day. I'm like training and learning. I'm just putting my entire life on this, and I'm working from the... I mean, when people ask me how many hours I do a day, do you think I really track how many hours I do a day? I enjoy this process. I enjoy telling stories. It's my video game. It's my way of living. So I don't track hours. I see people sometimes. I mean, now with social distancing, maybe less people. But it is true that I'm able to do my social life perfectly while I do stories. It is not, no, I'm lazy today, I don't know. Find excuses to tell stories. Don't find excuses to don't start telling stories, because you are gonna find always an excuse. I have kids, I don't have time, my graphic card has no RTX, I don't have an RTX 5080. Yeah, well, you have to wait maybe 5 years. So my specs is waking up early and working hard. And going running sometimes, and good food. And I quit smoking. Well, sometimes on holidays I smoke, but again, be smart about yourself. Maybe this sounds like I'm a downer with this, but actually I'm working in the other way around. I want you to start with your laptop, with your £500, $500 laptop, and start doing your stories, opening a text processor, typewriting your story, drawing, a storyboard. I don't have a software. You have a storyboarder. It's free. Open source. You know what other software you have? This software is cheap. Don't use too much, because we need to save the trees in the world as well, okay? But again, you can do your story. Don't overspend money unless you are a big production and you want to impress Sony Pictures or Jon Favreau. Anyway, good luck, take care, and elbow goodbye.